Hi everybody, welcome or welcome back to The Vegan View. Today we're doing a Trader Joe's taste test.
And we have a really cool selection of items this time around.
They just keep coming out with good stuff, so we have got to keep tasting the good stuff for you. For starters, this is the vegan gingerbread loaf, and good luck finding this. It was already pretty much sold out at the store, so I have a feeling this one's gonna be really high in demand. I'm gonna take a middle piece because I deserve the best.
It has a little bit of sugar right on the outside, so it has like a kind of like a crispy sweet topping. Cheers.
Oh, nice. I got a bite of the crunchy sugar topping, which is really nice.
There is definitely a good amount of ginger. It's got like that nice spicy gingerness to it.
You get ginger and cinnamon and cloves and allspice and that little bit of like molassesy brown sugar. Oh, it's so Christmassy, so good.
For a store-bought bread, it's quite moist. It has a really wonderful ginger flavor. I was not expecting such a bright, peppery ginger flavor. It's good. It's really good.
I like that it's not too sweet. I'm not very big on like sweet stuff, especially I feel like I would probably eat this in the morning or maybe in the afternoon with like a cup of tea, but probably for breakfast, if I'm being honest with myself, and I don't like things that are too sweet in the morning usually.
The texture is just ever so slightly dry and crumbly, but I know from experience with these types of things that if you pop it in the microwave for a few seconds, it ends up being almost like it's freshly baked again. I'll slice it into thick slices and freeze it so it stays really nice and fresh. And then as I want it, I will go ahead and just kind of pop it in the microwave for a few seconds. It will be like freshly baked gingerbread or pumpkin bread or any kind of muffins. I do that a lot with bakery items and it works every time. I'm actually gonna go microwave this and see if it changes the texture a little bit, because I think it will. It's so much better when it's warm.
The topping with the sugar crystals really tastes like that Pepperidge Farm gingerbread cookie that you would get in those little white packs.
If the whole thing was the way it is on top, I would definitely buy it again. I do wish it were like a little less dry. Yeah, I can see if you are not a big fan of, you know, sometimes gingerbread flavored stuff I feel like can lend itself more to like a sweet cookie type flavor, and this is very like authentic ginger spice tasting. So if you are sensitive to spice at all or you don't like ginger, then you probably wouldn't like this, but I like it.
I do wish it had a little bit more of like the spices that I associate gingerbread with. Maybe 9.5, maybe 9 out of 10, just because I wish it had a little more of the gingerbread spices in it. I do see why Josie ate half the loaf before I could taste test it for you guys. It's good.
I'm gonna give it an 8.5. I think it's really good. I would buy it again, but I don't think it's one that I'm gonna be like rushing to the store for or like trying to, you know, stock up before it sells out. Like, there are definitely things at Trader Joe's I feel like I get more excited about than this, but I think it's really fun for the holidays, and I'm so glad that they made a vegan version for us to enjoy.
Just straight out of the package, I would give it a 7 out of 10. But once I microwaved it, I'm giving it an 8.5 out of 10. It is very good. Very Christmas.
Next, we will be trying the Trader Joe's Crunchy Curls, a tasty lentil and potato snack. Those are two of my favorite things.
Oh, they're so cute. Oh, they look crunchy.
Oh. Okay, they are really small, like really small. I don't know why I kind of expected them to be like Cheeto size or like hip peas, I don't know, something like that. But they're really small and thin.
Can you see? Little ribbons. They smell bland. They are bland. No.
Smells like potatoes. All right. Cheers.
Cheers. They need more salt. A lot more salt. And at the same time, I'm still eating them. It's one of those snacks that's like not good enough to be like amazing and delicious, but you can't stop eating it. It's because of the texture. It has that like dissolvable potato texture. It doesn't have a lot of flavor, but there's something that makes me want to keep going back.
It's so, no. Yet I eat more of it. It doesn't have a bad taste. It's just not exciting to eat. Like, I'm not gonna be like, hand me a bag. I feel like this tastes like papadum with nothing fun inside of it. Like, it's just, no, I don't like it.
I don't know. I like them. I enjoy the texture. I like how light and like fluffy they are, but they still have like a good amount of crunch. Yeah. I don't know. I'd eat the whole bag for sure. So, yeah, I don't know. I give that a 9 out of 10. I think it's really good. I will eat the whole bag for sure. And I would definitely buy that again. I really like it.
Okay, I've literally tried to rate these like 1,000 times, and I want to give them a 0 because I'm so angry. I'm gonna give them a 0, mostly because they're making me so mad. Okay, we're moving on because I obviously can't rate these. Someone else will give you a better explanation than I will.
I'm gonna give these a 3. These are not good. I wouldn't buy these again.
Oh, well, it's been a while since you've been on here. Say hello to the people. All right, next up we have these seasoned kale chips.
I like making kale chips. I don't think I've ever enjoyed a store-bought version before. Maybe this will be the moment. Ooh, with cashew butter and tahini.
They smell kind of like those Dave's, I think it's Dave, it's some man's name, chips, and they look a lot like it. They have that same, cool.
Doesn't really smell like anything. It kind of tastes like there's dried nutritional yeast on it, but I don't think there is. I think it's, yeah, it's tahini.
I can smell the onion powder in it for sure, and garlic powder. No. No, I'm sorry. It looks like a dog treat.
I'm gonna have tail all in my teeth. I will let you know my thoughts after I swish water around in my mouth for 45 minutes, okay? Kale chip problems.
That is a lot of flavor. Oh my gosh. I did not expect that much flavor from a kale chip. It's good. I kind of like feel like I would like the flavor more if it was more of like a ranch type of flavor. The flavor just kind of confuses me a little.
It just needs more salt. It's not bad, but I just can't imagine a world where of all the snacks I could choose, this would be the one I would choose, you know?
So earthy, dirt tasting.
It's got a nice earthy taste, a little bit of a dirt taste. It's very nice.
I've just had such better kale chips. These are the ones I really, really enjoy. They're so good. I've talked about it in my ASMR snack video. And these just don't live up to them. They're fine. I think they taste fine. Taste a little bit like you're snacking on dirt and grass, which sometimes I like. I've been vegan for a very long time. I've acquired a taste for those fresh lawn clippings.
I don't know. I feel like with kale chips, I probably wouldn't buy them because I would always probably tell myself that I can make them myself, but then I would never make them myself. So I feel like if you're somebody who likes kale chips and you feel like you would eat them, but you just wouldn't make them for yourself, then this is a good option.
So I'm gonna give these a 3.
It's not good, it's not bad. Would not buy it again, would not recommend it. So, 4. Sorry. I think I'm just not a kale chip person.
I feel like that's a 6 out of 10. I'm impressed. I think it's above average, but is it my favorite snack? Like, no, I would way rather grab these. Like this I enjoy a lot more than those.
I am a chocolate lover through and through, so I've been really excited to try this. This is the Organic Almond Beverage Chocolate Bar, non-dairy, vegan, and gluten-free.
I love milk chocolate, and I miss it a lot.
It's supposed to taste like almond milk hot chocolate, what I've been told. The texture is so like a Hershey bar.
Ooh, very creamy looking. Comes like almost like a Hershey's bar. It's really creamy, like melt in your mouth kind of chocolate.
It has a funny flavor to it. Like, it definitely is like chocolate and something. It's not just pure chocolate.
Right away, it has that like almost waxy texture that a Hershey bar definitely has, and a really mild chocolate flavor, and it does taste like an almond milk hot chocolate. This is by far one of the best like textures, comparisons to milk chocolate. but it does throw me off because I'm expecting like a milk chocolate and it tastes like almond milk very strongly to me.
Weird, because I feel like it almost gets better as you eat it. Like it gets a little bit more melty as it's in your mouth. I definitely don't feel like I can taste any almond, so that's good for those of you who don't like almond or don't like almond milk. I'm not really tasting it.
I would probably give like an 8.5. I think if it had a little more cocoa in it, I think it would highlight the creaminess and the nice melting smooth qualities a little bit more. But it's a very fun bar to enjoy.
A 5.
It's really good. I give it a 9 out of 10. I would buy it again. I think it's delicious, and I'm really happy that they have that as an option at Trader Joe's. It's nice to have something other than dark chocolate for once. All right, next up we have a drink. This is the Sugar Plum Sparkling Beverage, plum and white grape juice beverage from Concentrates.
Last time I didn't bring a glass for a beverage, but I've learned, and now I'm fancy.
When I was a kid, we used to always drink like sparkling grape juice, and my mom would let us drink it out of wine glasses so we could feel like the adults. And so these kinds of beverages just always remind me of the holidays. We would usually do like Martinelli's apple cider or something like that, but I've never had a plum one. Cheers.
I don't know. I don't know what I was expecting. It tastes like plum juice.
And the apple, I would say, is a lot stronger than the plum.
I'm just really getting a kick out of the name. I really like that it's called sugar plum, but I don't really like plum juice. So there's my kerfuffle.
It's really fizzy though, and it's not too sweet, so I feel like it's a perfect drink at dinner if you don't drink alcohol or you just don't want to drink alcohol.
This is more just like a sparkling fruit juice, so definitely something that I would recommend if you're looking for a non-alcoholic option for a party.
I don't like the taste, but I'm really enjoying the experience.
6.5.
I give it a 9 out of 10. I wish I could taste the plum more because it just kind of tastes like sparkling apple juice to me.
I just feel like a fancy little lady. Like I'm drinking sugar plum juice. I am the sugar plum fairy. 7. I'm a fairy. Next we'll be trying the Hold the Corn appetizers. I like how these smell.
It says that they are netted rice cones filled with a savory combination of sweet corn and vegetables. I've had my eye on these and I'm so curious about them because they're just unlike anything I've really seen before. They look like almost like bugles, you know, those like little like corn chips. I don't know, I used to eat them all the time as a kid. And then they have like vegetables inside. Smells like corn. So cheers.
These are so cute.
Oh, those are fun. Do you ever go to a party and there's like appetizers or like a wedding or something and you don't know what they are, but you just eat them? That's what they taste like. They taste like going over to my friend Sharon's house and being like, great food.
This and this, I feel like I'm at a Christmas party.
I really like the texture. It almost reminds me of like an egg roll type of texture, but then it's filled with corn.
They remind me of being around people. I love it. It's like a corn egg roll. What the fuck?
Peppercorn, cilantro, garlic. I will say one thing that kind of irks me is that it has a sauce on the box, but no sauce inside. And obviously, like, they do it for photo purposes and to give you an idea. And it doesn't say that it has sauce in it. That's just, I just see sauce and I anticipate sauce. So I want a sauce with them now. So if you guys have had these before and you have a sauce that you like to serve with them, let me know because I'd be curious to try it out.
I really liked it, so I'm gonna give it a 9. I love this. I'm definitely gonna have this other one as soon as we stop rolling.
I give that a 9.5 out of 10. I think it's super cool. I think it's super unique. I think it's a fun like party appetizer. Yeah, very good.
10 out of 10. Thanks for inviting me to your party, Sharon. I sat on the box, but next we're gonna have the Masala Curry with brown rice. It looks kind of like khichdi, which I don't like.
Sprouted beans in a spicy curry sauce. I am a big fan of their microwave dishes. Most of them are really good, and I just love them when you're in a pinch and you need something. This smells so good.
Ooh, look at the plating. So beautiful. I know. Thanks. Oh, it smells like khichdi. I don't like khichdi. Oh well.
Woo. There's a kick.
It tastes a little bit like canned soup, kind of like an Amy's canned soup. And it has that consistency as well. It's a little bit brothier than I was expecting.
It's got like a nice light texture. It's actually very soupy, which I don't mind because I like the liquid to kind of soak up into the rice.
Oh, it's spicy. I really don't like mung beans or moth beans. Is that what they're calling it? I like the spices. I like the spice. It's kind of like watery. I have to give it a 5.
I would like to add that even though this is like a nice meal idea when you're in a pinch, I don't feel like it's enough food for most people just to eat this. So I think you could definitely add some like boiled potatoes to this or some steamed veggies, and that would help kind of bulk it up because as is, it's just like not a ton of food. But this is so good. It's so cozy, and I will definitely 100% buy this again. I'm gonna give that a 9.5. In the world of like frozen meals, this is a really, really good one, and I would highly recommend it. And it's just super cozy for this time of year, so definitely give it a go.
I'm gonna give this an 8. I think it's really good. For what it is, I think it's really good.
I have to give it a 5. Like, I wouldn't spend money on this, you know?
All right, that's gonna be it for today's video.
Definitely let us know if there's anything from Trader Joe's we have not tried that you would like to see us taste test on here.
And don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Check out our individual channels as well.
Check out our Facebook group for more support.
And we will see you guys next Monday. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.